Up until now, we've been working pretty much within the confines of an 8-bar loop, progressively building our track from the drums up. We've added a couple of additional 8-bar sections, including a nice breakdown, but I think we've come to a point now where we really need to start arranging. And by arranging, I don't necessarily mean in the traditional verse-chorus sense, although that's just as valid, even in dubstep. In fact, feel free to be as rigid or experimental with your song structure as you like. Just keep in mind your target audience, even if it is just yourself. I think even the most progressive music fanatic would have a hard time listening to your tune if it was comprised of nothing but an intro and an 8-bar loop, cycling around and around for 10 minutes. Now, I've found that most dubstep producers will tell you an arrangement tends to evolve more naturally, growing out in both directions as new sections are created, tweaked, and polished. Personally though, I prefer to start blocking out an arrangement pretty early on in the process, when there's a few good sections to start working with. In our example track here, I'm going to follow a fairly standard dubstep structure. I'm just going to drag and drop each section into place, or option drag and drop if I want to copy a section. Okay, so I'll use this breakdown section as a stand-in for the intro, which will then transition to the main section by ways of a drop, or bass drop, which we'll talk about in more detail in the next video. I'm going to double up each 8-bar section for now, so a couple of mid sections, a breakdown, and I'm just going to leave 4 bars here for another drop. Actually, I'll throw in the hi-hats only section, and 4 bars of the electric piano. Okay, great. Now remember, we're only blocking or roughing out our arrangement for now, so no need to get too detailed. Another couple of main sections, another couple of mid sections, 2 more main sections, and a coda or outro, which I'll take from the mid section here. As we can see from the position display down here, our track is now 3 minutes and 39 seconds long, a little short by dubstep standards, so we'll have to stretch the arrangement out some more. But for now, it's a good starting point. From here we can start further refining each section, taking particular care managing the transitions between each one. Try to make each section unique in some way, even if it's just a sound that happens only once throughout the entire track. You want to keep your listener engaged, and the best way to do that is to keep the track evolving and changing. Lastly, you'll want to build some tension into your track, really bring out the highs and lows, and the best way to do that is with a drop, up next.